This is SevereMMA. We're at Cage Warriors Unplugged, and we're alongside Matt Inman after an incredible submission victory over Jay Mills. In the VT, before the fight, you were quoted as saying this fight's going to be technical and violent. Right on both accounts.
It was a bloody mess.
Talk. First off, the fact that you guys played sort of, you were playing like foot submissions for a large portion. Were you surprised that he was engaging in that kind of grappling with you?
I was surprised on 2 counts. I was surprised he engaged, and I was surprised I didn't get the finish. I put him in that sequence. I think I hit 4 or 5 positions which I finished people from day in, day out, and he was just. I was cranking on my heel hook, I was cranking on my inverted heel hook, I cranked on a knee bar, I cranked on a straight foot lock, and there was just no quit whatsoever. I don't know if they were going on and he was just ignoring the pain, or if he's just got some crazy stuff going on with his legs, but I was amazed.
Again, they're threatened from your back a number of times. Do people just forget that, on your back, whether you've been busted up or not, that's not a place you're going to panic?
Yeah, I don't know if anyone forgets, but I was just saying something like you don't rise to the occasion, you fall to the level of your training, and I think that's it exactly. When someone puts the pressure on me and it does start going pear-shaped, and it did from early in that fight. Like, the reason I was struggling so much on my feet was once that cut opened up early with that elbow, I couldn't see a thing out of my eye, and then when I ended on my back, I was fighting blind, so I was just kind of holding on to what I could and just trying to play from the guard and attack the limbs when they came. But we do that day in, day out. Every day in the gym, I'm starting the guys in these drills where we're in bad positions, in bottom position, we're fighting back to the guard, we're either getting top position and getting the submission, and that's my training. That's what I've done for 10 years. That's why I can do that with neither eye working.
Yeah, it's fair to say you faced a who's who in terms of welterweights in the UK and Europe, Che among them. And the obvious question is, what's next? Because you tend not to tie yourself down. You play the field a little bit when it comes to your fight options. What would you like next?
I said in the post-fight interview, there's 2 things I want now. I either want a slot on the UFC London card in March, or I want to fight for the belt in the Echo Arena on Cage Warriors.
On April 1st?
On April 1st, yeah.
Who's the welterweight champion?
Is it vacant right now?
Who's the opponent, do you figure?
I don't know, you'd have to tell me. Who do you reckon?
Wow, welterweight, that's who you haven't faced. That's the hard part.
Well, in the UK, I think I've fought everyone. There's maybe a few rematches there that could happen. Or
I know one guy
who's
still, Mr. Betts, the phone please. I have one guy I know for sure isn't going to be quiet about this. So I think you know who it is. I know who this might be. So let's just take a quick look. Now, I'm not asking that question because I'm not sure it's not entirely accurate, but McGuire?
Yeah.
Cage Warriors tight. He's fighting Warriors KSW now, isn't he?
Is he signed with KSW?
Well, he's got a title fight, so if it's anything like Cage Warriors, I'm going to assume they might keep him. But if not, is that a fight that for the Cage Warriors? Because
Yeah, he's on a good streak now, isn't he? What's he done for? 4 straight at welterweight? Yeah. Who was his last?
Was it Kieran Malone?
Kieran Malone, who was it before that?
Colin Fletcher.
Colin Fletcher, that's a good win. Yeah, why not? I mean, I think I'd like to fight in Cage Warriors. Yeah. So if they can make that fight, great. If not, whoever.
Yeah, we always ask this question because we get to talk with you quite a lot, and you've spelled out it's either UFC London card or it's April 1st, Cage Warriors. If somebody comes along with an offer in February, though, and you haven't heard yet, I'm presuming you're probably going to take it.
I think as I'm getting older, I'm getting more patient, and I'm willing to kind of wait on the right opportunities a little bit more now. I think this fight in itself was kind of a stroke of luck. I was slated for another fight. Yeah. My opponent pulled out. Fortunately, Ian and Graham gave me this opportunity, and that paid off. But I'm willing to take the right path to get where I need to be now.
Well, you're tearing through them again. We're on another good run for Matt Inman, and hopefully the eye heals up quick. Christmas, what are you doing?
We're busy. We're busy now. I've got David Johnson fighting in Finland next week. The weekend after that, I've got two guys fighting across country made for the cage, a couple of amateurs. The weekend after that, we've got Tanko, we've got guys fighting on that. Alex Minogue making his return, and Jamie Lee, watch out for him. And then, there's other big stuff going on that I can't reveal at the minute. With the team.
Always the way.
Yeah, no, we're working hard every day, and we're getting the results, so we'll make it last.
Well, and the result, again today, a great win, a huge UK MMA fight. Che Mills and Matt Inman, that's a main event anywhere.
Yeah.
Congratulations. We look forward to seeing you fight again this time.